Where to use the class diagram? So let us discuss on this very aspect. Class diagram is a static diagram and it is used to model the static view of the application to be developed. The static view describes the vocabulary of the system. In the previous videos, we have discussed what is a class diagram, what are the classes and how the classes are to be represented using the rectangular boxes, what are the different relationships, and also we explain this class diagram with a case study. A class diagram is also considered as the foundation for component and the deployment diagram. So this class diagram will be behaving as a base for the component and the deployment diagram. Class diagrams are not used to visualize the static view of the system, but they are also used to construct the executable code for forward and reverse engineering of any system. This is the only diagram which is related with the object-oriented programming. This is the diagram based on which the coder, the developer will develop the application, will write their codes. In the class diagram itself, you can keep the algorithm written, you can keep some portion of the code written, or full code also you can write, depending upon the options available in the software in which you are going to develop the UML diagrams. Generally, UML diagrams are not directly mapped with any object-oriented language, programming language, but this class diagram is an exception. So in this particular class diagram, we will be getting a good interface between the programming language, object-oriented programming language, and one of the UML diagrams. Class diagram clearly shows the mapping with object-oriented languages such as Java, C++, etc. From practical experience, class diagram is generally used for construction purpose. Obviously, the documentation, the respective deployment, how this particular class diagrams will be working. So everything we were describing here in this class diagram, but it is mainly used for the construction purpose of the respective application. So in a nutshell, it can be said that class diagrams are used for, so here we have made one summary. So describing the static view of the system. Here we are not going for any kind of introduction. Here we are not going for how the control will be flowing in a certain operation. We are not describing that one. So dynamic aspect has got ignored, is not getting implemented in our class diagrams. So only the static view of the system we are considering here, and showing the collaboration among the elements of the static view, describing the functionalities performed by the system, what are the different operations, what are the different functions to be executed. So that will be described in this class diagram, and constructing software applications using object-oriented languages. So where we shall be using our class diagram, for this aspect we have described these respective features with some more detailing. Thanks for watching this video.